transfer from my main base, as these minerals are soon going to be bye-bye. But that's not going on right now. A little slow here. I must be focusing on something else. Oh, I've taken a 4th base in the top here. I like that. Ideally, I'm spreading creep always towards my 4th base for defense, or maybe breaking down these rocks. This is a little used feature on this map. You can break down these 2 rocks and have an easy corridor for defending your 4th. That's something I remember to do sometimes. I'm not doing in this game, though. Just tons and tons of creep tumors in the middle of the map. Not using them. Come on, spread some more creep, hamster. And still not saturating this base. That's a big slip in macro. I'm not getting the drones I need to saturate this 3rd. I expanded well before my Protoss got his 3rd, but now he's able to throw up these defenses, going to be able to saturate with no problem at all. Man, just falling a bit behind. Finally spreading some more creep, I like that. Going to be able to more easily counterattack and defend my 4th. But yeah, look, he's got a pretty nasty force, not one that he wants to push out with yet. And he has not built any additional Colossi. Let's see. Oh, he has made a tech switch into High Templar. I really like this. At this point, I'm building a Corruptor at least, and I'm still expecting Colossi. Even though I haven't gotten Neural Parasite, being a very bad boy this game in that regard. But yeah, I'm still thinking Colossi, and he has made a very smart tech switch into High Templar. I don't know if he's scouted my Infestors, but High Templar are murderous against Infestors, and just as good AoE, if not more versatile AoE than Colossus, because they can hit air, and damage per second wise, Storm does more damage than Colossus, but is not nearly as persistent as a unit that can shoot from 9 range all the time. And he's going to be clearing out some creep tumors with his observer and his stalkers. I like this. Smart play. Oh, gonna be engaging some roaches and blinks away without losing any stalkers? Yeah, wow. Unless his Zergling's able to take out, no. Safely makes it back with all his stalkers. They're going to be quickly regenerating their shields once they're out of combat. And very effective creep recession by my opponent here. I did have a ton of tumors, so I was able to create 2 more. You didn't get quite all of the ones capable of producing creep. My opponent keeping on top of his scouting here, going to be spotting my 4th with his observer. And finally saturating my 3rd base. Did I build additional drones to support it? Not really, only on 48 drones. Macro slipping pretty hard, only building a single drone. Very worried about army count at this point. Building 6 additional Corruptors in the dark. Gosh, this is terrible. I'm building all these units that can attack absolutely nothing. I'm assuming that he's building additional Colossi for no good reason. I haven't seen any since I killed all the ones he had in that first attack. This is not the best play by me. Trying to catch some of these stalkers with fungal growth. Oh, and he dodges with the blink. Was trying to catch about 6 or 7 stalkers there, but was able to blink away successfully, so that's a big save on his part. Got this heavy roach infestor composition with useless corruptors. God, I really need to advance into Hive Tech to take advantage of these, but I still don't know that he has a 0 Colossus in his army, electing to go with Immortals, which are devastating against roach compositions, and High Templar, which are just playing good against everything, especially Infestors. Feedback murderous on Infestors with full energy, like my Infestors have gotten fat and happy on all their energy. So I have maxed out, and I like this. I'm attacking when I'm maxed out. I don't like the army I have. Or am I attacking? Am I attacking? Are you attacking, hamster? Yeah, it looks like I'm pushing forward. I've done 0 scouting to this point. I have no idea that these Corruptors are going to be completely useless. I don't know if I can watch this. Might be able to pull us off with some really good fungal growths. I don't have Neural Parasite for these units like the Immortals. Storm going over all the roaches. Corruptors looking desperately for something to shoot, not finding it. Oh my god, and my roaches are brutalized by Psionic Storm, by Immortals. And Stalkers even do decently well against roaches, so his entire army very well suited for engaging my roach heavy force here. That was rough. I do manage to retreat with some of these roaches. Don't have burrow research yet. Cannot take advantage of their quick regeneration. Man, that was just horrible for me. And now I'm running out of resources in my 2nd. My 3rd still not saturated. Need to send some of these extra drones down there. Maybe produce some more drones. And he's going to be pushing in with his army, killing creep tumors and some transferring drones. Only 3 Infestors. The only real good tech I have, considering my roaches are hard countered by many of his units, especially these Immortals. Oh gosh, this is gonna be brutal. Gonna be brutal if he pushes in here. Yep, can easily break these rocks down and take out my third. I think that's what he's gonna do here. Do I rush into support? I know these corruptors are completely useless. I have gotten to hive, but no greater spire on the way. I'm getting a weapons attack. No, want to be building a greater spire. And another engagement here. Roaches bathing in psionic storm. A single fungal going off. Pretty good fungal on the front, but no additional fungals going down. There's another fungal, but much too little. Much too late. Roaches being completely cleaned up, and his Protoss force is just going to wipe out this third. I have nothing left. 14 roaches in production though. May be able to clean this up, but that is a lot of stalkers. A single mortal still alive. Was able to do some good damage with fungal growth, but corruptors completely useless against that army composition. See if I'm going to reinforce these roaches and zerglings. Am I going to try to back him off here? What were these corruptors doing? They must have been hanging out at his static defense or something, taking useless damage. So I'm way down to 88 supply to his 115, and at a severe tech disadvantage. I've been hard countered. Did not keep up on my scouting. Did not realize a tech switch was going on, and has been brutal for me to deal with so far. Let's see what I can get to combat this. Still sticking with roaches, really my only option. Maybe like to see hydras. That's not a unit I'm a huge fan of normally, but hydra's quite effective against immortals and stalkers when they have roach support. And he's going to be sending the zealots down here. Does he have a forward proxy pylon? He does. Takes out my third base now, and I elect to GG. So I didn't scout the tech switch by my Protoss opponent into High Templar. A very clever move on his part. Not so clever the fact that I did not see it coming. Should have been scouting. Should not have been building 14 corruptors to attack absolutely nothing. But let this be a lesson to me. Maybe somebody watching can take heed of this. You'll watch out for tech switches that hard counter your army, especially when you're building something like corruptors, which can potentially attack nothing. So hopefully you enjoyed the cast. This is Hamster Sales signing out.